I'm currently a fourth-year student in the BSMS program here, studying CE, and this is the VLSI Design Lab. So, in this lab, we do two main things. The first main thing that we do here is in your second year. Well, let me back up a little bit. So, I'm sure that all of you have computers, smartphones, all these different things that you probably couldn't live without. So in order for all those to work, there's lots and lots of circuits in there that enables you to, play Angry Birds or browse the internet. So in order to have all that work, it's basically just a bunch of tiny little circuits in there, all working together cooperatively to do what you want to do. So in the second year, what you do is you learn how to represent those circuits in code. You basically, just on a computer, you just type out what the circuit's going to do, and you make a representation, and that explains how things work. Then after that, in the fourth year, and after taking a whole bunch of other classes too, what you do is you learn how you actually physically design them, if you're actually going to make them. So what this is an example design of what that would be. So this is just a small multiplier, actually, just mathematical operation that you would have inside a computer. Like if you wanted to, you want to multiply anything, you need to do any kind of mathematical operation, which is pretty much just about anything in programming at this point. So this is my example. This design isn't actually mine, I'm just borrowing it from somebody, but this is the one that I actually created for this class. And I sat here and I figured out how all this is going to connect. I figured out all the different structures I would need. I made them, put them all together, I connected them so that in the end I got something that worked. It's a big project, and I like to think of it as one of the fourth year kind of capstone projects, at least, because I know that, at least for me, this was my baby for a few weeks, and I spent lots and lots of time on it, and then once it was done, it's really kind of a feeling of pride seeing it work. And it really gives you a very good understanding of how this works here. Each one of these little tick marks represents 90 nanometers. So that would be 10 to the negative, 90 times 10 to the negative 9. That's really, really tiny. If I was to make this and hold it in my hands, you probably wouldn't be able to see it. Very, very small. And so once you get down to that level, a lot of things, electricity starts behaving kind of funny, and certain things start happening that you really have to have a good understanding of, and through all that coursework that I mentioned before, you really understand how all of that comes together and works.